Hi everyone, I'm Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Today is September 12th. It is Thursday afternoon. And I've been trying to get on here since the giveaway drawing on Tuesday. Well, I guess that's only really a day and a half. Life is busy. Time flies, and look at my hair. Oh, great. We'll just stick this in here. That probably looks better, huh? Not that you really care, do you? But let's see. I have some things. I finished my sister-in-law's shawl. Now, look at this beauteous thing. I don't think I can get the whole thing in the camera. Let me try to fold it this way. It is gorgeous, I think. I think it is wonderful. Can you see? But it is very fibrous. It gives me tickles on my nose. Can you see it's like there's a halo in the yarn. And then there's that metallic. And it's this, I made it out of this Isaac. I know I showed you. Isaac with the last name that starts with an M. And I was going to, I have one left. I was going to try to pronounce the name, and I know that people have, I got a buzz in my mouth. I know that people have even sent me the pronunciation, and I practiced, and I even went back. Creative Grandma has a hat and scarf made out of this, and in this very same color, which is called Carnegie, I think. Oh, no, Rockefeller. And I went and I watched and I practiced, and I still can't remember. So, oh wait, so I think maybe the yarn is called Carnegie Hill and the colorway is Rockefeller. I bet that's how that works, huh? Can you see that? Carnegie Hill down here. It's kind of like, and then it says Rockefeller up here. So anyway, it's beside the point. This Isaac craft yarn, it works up really, it really does work fast. And this is, I had 7 skeins that I got at, AC Moore in, I think it must have been a Millen's bag. They had these bags of yarn, 7 in there, several different colors of this, yarn. I just got these little fibers everywhere. And it keeps getting in my mouth. And I think I purchased them for $7.50 for the 7 skeins. But I've seen that same yarn at like Michael's for $7 or $8 or something a skein. I'm like, whoa, so these must have been Millen's. Shut up, Lace. My husband just got home. So anyway, the yarn was really quite nice to work with. I thought the only issues I have are that it's really fuzzy everywhere. And my wedding rings had to come off because the little metallics were getting stuck in my wedding ring. And I wasn't real thrilled with that. But I will show you. I could have probably stopped, but I had more yarn, so I said I'll go for it. The wedding that my sister-in-law is going to is at the end of October, and it's going to be cold here in northern Ohio. So I wanted, and she's a little bit smaller than me, so I wanted it to be, you know, long enough that she could pull it together and still cover her arms mostly. Like she can be covered in this, and it's a thick yarn, so she'll be nice and warm. And this is, can you see the back? That's as good as I can get. And then I got her this clip that I thought, she doesn't even know about the clip, it's a surprise, that she could, you know, if she wanted to pull it together. I haven't seen her dress, I don't know how open it is or where, but she could use this gold clip, or she could, you know, kind of throw it up and whatever she wants to do. Or she can not take the clip. I don't care. I thought it was pretty, and I got it on clearance at a craft store. So I bought one for myself too. So anyway, I made this for Lori, and out of what's left, Creative Grandma's hat, my daughter had wanted the hat and scarf set, and she saw it. She was thumbing through stuff on YouTube, and she said, "Oh, Mom, make me this." which happened to be out of this yarn, and I already had it, and I'm like, okay, but then Lori wanted it for her shawl, and Amanda has a bunch of other stuff, so I can still and she thought, you know, she wouldn't want this as a scarf around her neck because the metallic isn't, it's not rough, but you can feel it, and she wouldn't want that on her neck. So I told her I would still make her the hat. So Creative Grandma said it takes one skein, whatever. So I have enough for that. And if there's anything left over, I will probably try to make a scrunchie. Because I think it would make a really pretty scrunchie, but we'll see. So that is my one and only finished object. But I did want to show you I hope this film's alright. My camera keeps like jumping. I'm not moving. It's on a tripod. It still is gonna be, but it's like jumpy. I don't know what the problem is. Weird. I first started to record this, and my voice and mouth were way off. I hope they're not going to be off again, but they were way off. So I even actually restarted my phone. We'll see. We'll see. So something really cute. I do have some acquisitions. Did I show you my latte cakes? I think my one. I think I showed you guys, right? I got this latte cake to go with some of my hygge yarn. I think I showed you guys that, so we'll leave that. But really cute. Chloe and her boyfriend, Q, were shopping. They went to Target. I don't know for what, but Chloe comes up to me last weekend and says, Grammy, Q and I were shopping and he bought you this. But he wasn't with her when look what they bought me. Are they not the cutest? They were at Target. These yarns came from Target. They're Halloween yarns. They were looking in the Halloween section. Apparently they were $3 each. And let's see, this one says knit kit scarf yarn. Makes one child size scarf. Kit includes 150 yards of yarn with the scarf loom kit. Loom kit is sold separately. So, okay. But she loved the colors, and Quincy just decided that I had to have these. So he bought them for me. I just think that is the sweetest thing ever. And this one is the knit kit hat yarn pom with a pom. And it says makes one child size hat kit, includes one pom and 90 yards of yarn with the hat loom kit. Loom kit sold separately. How silly is that? Why would you say it comes with it but then tell you it's sold separately? But it is sold separately because it's not here. And actually the yarn feels pretty soft. I'm going to assume it's all acrylic. It really doesn't say without maybe on the inside or something. I don't know. But they are soft, and they're, I'm going to say this one for sure. This hat one is for sure a 4. I'm going to say this is probably a 4, 3 or 4, like, you know, thick 3 or 4. And they are really soft. And so that was one of my cutest ever acquisitions, is from my granddaughter's boyfriend. Sweet that he would buy me yarn. And he even paid for it himself. He wouldn't let her pay for it. No, this is not buying this for Grammy. How sweet is he? And then I had to stop at AC Moore. It was a chaotic week, or weekend. Everything turned out to be okay. But my dad went back into the hospital on Saturday morning. He had a massive heart attack, 100% blockage. They cleaned him out, went up through his groin. They couldn't go through the arm, but they went up through his groin, and they cleaned out his heart and where it was bad, and they put in 2 stents, and he looked 110% better after, like, in the, you know, right in his room right after the surgery. He looked 100% better than I've seen him look in months. He had color. He wasn't in a lot of pain because they only went up through his groin, so there was no cutting, like major cutting or anything. No cracking his chest, nothing like that. He is 83, so we're really glad for that. But it's like 2 surgeries in 2 weeks. I'm like, dude, you got to stop this. You're killing me. Um, and he's doing really, really well. He's home from the hospital. He's driving. He has a modified diet. And he needs to get more exercise, which he feels better. With that blockage building up in his heart, he's been really, really kind of not moving around much. So he's actually wanting to get up and walk around and do things, which he's very capable of doing. So he's feeling 100% better. He's going to spend the weekend with my daughter because I'm going to be out of town. And so is my brother. He lives with my brother, but we're both going to be out of town. So he's going to stay with my daughter, and her and Chloe are real thrilled to have him. But, you know, when you're going through stuff like that, I need yarn therapy. So I went to AC Moore. I didn't buy a lot, I have to tell you. I'm really kind of proud of myself. I only bought a teeny. But I did buy another one of these because I just totally love the colors. I don't even know. I've never even crocheted with anything this fine. And it says it's, I think, a number 2. This is supposed to be a number 2 weight. But I just love the colors so much. I hope. I have a lot of cut cakes of this now, several. Maybe 8 or 10 different cakes, I don't know, of different colors. Some same colors, because I don't know how much I would need to go. But every time I go into AC Moore, since they've been on, I think, you know, they're just clearing them out at $5. But ever since they've been putting them at $5, every time I go, I have to get one. And I know it's kind of silly, but it makes me happy. With everything, with the surgery and in and out of the hospital and what's going to happen and, you know, all of that, how it is when you have elderly parents. If you don't know, get prepared. You have to do a lot of yarn therapy when things like this happen. So that was one acquisition. And then I only bought one other. I bought 4 of them, but only one. They had these on sale. This is also Classic Studio by Nicole. And look at this. Oh my goodness. They were on sale for $2. And it is called Pink Gray Marl. It's 100% acrylic. It's really soft. It's a number 4. It's 260 yards. Machine wash, do not bleach, iron, tumble dry low. But look at the colors. Aren't they so pretty? It's just like so muted, and muted pinks, like to almost like dark pink almost. They had a purple colorway as well, but they only had 2 skeins. It's 260 yards. I really kind of want to try to make a sweater, like a, you know, pullover with sleeves kind of sweater. That's what this just yells at me, that this should be a sweater that I can get the yarn. The yarn is really soft. It's, oh no, don't lace, don't. Okay, good girl. It's, you know, it's acrylic yarn, but it's like the store brand, but it's just really, really soft. Soft in the skein. It's soft on things that I've made. I've never worn anything with it, but I have used Stitch Studio before. And it's like way softer than the old Red Heart. I don't know so much about newer Red Heart. No, it's softer than this Red Heart Ombre I have. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to get it out without, okay, so this Red Heart Ombre, I mean, it's like, you could probably even tell that it's like a thicker look, and it's a much softer yarn, you know, for inexpensive. Anyway, I totally love it, and therefore I wanted to try to make a scarf out of it. Not a scarf, a sweater. I bought 4 skeins. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but I think that they'll have this at least like through fall, which let's face it, probably won't get to the project before the end of fall or next summer, but I love the color, and I needed a yarn experience, so there we go. That's what I bought. That ends. That ends. I don't have any other stuff than that. As I said, we are going away. My husband really doesn't like it when I announce on, to the world that we're going away. But we do have a security system, and we do have people stopping by. So I'm like, you know what? And nobody knows where we live unless they know us. So I've been really struggling over how much yarn to take, what kind of yarny projects I want to take with me. Now that I finished the shawls that were like important to get done, I want to finish. I started that floral Afghan by Mikey from What Yarn Inspirations, and I have 10 square, and they're like a 12 by 12 kind of size square. If you're not familiar with it, I will see if I can do some linking, but don't count on it. Anyway, I started them and I have it packed, but I decided that I don't want to make a blanket out of it. I want to try and make a long sweater. Like sew them together, like 3 on each side, and I want to try to put pockets in. So I need more. I think I counted yesterday that I have 10 of them made. I might just redo the patterns that I already have. I have to look at what patterns I didn't make. And I would show you, but like I said, it's packed. But Crystal from Bag O' Day has a collar and like the ribs for sleeves that you would like roll up on her website for the same type of for the same thing. We make granny square, sew together, make a sweater out of it, like jacket type of sweater. And I saw that and I'm like, that's what I'm going to do with those granny squares. So I'm all excited, and I have to get this darn shawl done so I can start back on these granny squares, because I think there's 2 patterns I haven't even looked at. I think I have 4 different patterns done, and I think there's 2 or 3. I don't know if he has a September one. There's an August one. If there's a September one, I don't know, because I really want to get it I want to work on it while I'm gone. And I also am working on the Earth's blanket for Mikey, but I haven't touched that in like a month. I think he's done with the whole thing, and I'm not. I'm like week 2 or 3 or something. So I'm going to take that, and I am also taking my circle shawlettes. I had to put those aside to work on these shawls, and the water balloons. I put that stuff aside to do the water balloons and the shawls. And I've been working on the dishcloths from somebody else's crochet along, which she got through all those. I didn't like all the patterns. I didn't make all of them, but I worked on some of them. And I'm taking, I think, some dishcloth yarn to make some more of those while I'm gone. That's a lot, right? Oh, and I am going to take this leftover and see if I can get that hat made. So I think that's way more than I can probably make in the amount of time that I'm going to be gone. But I will post it. Oh, no. My dog hit the tripod. Sorry. Hope that didn't make you dizzy. So I hope you like my new yarn, because I totally think it's so pretty. And you know I'm in love with these. I don't even know what you make out of these, but they're just so gorgeous. The colors are so pretty, aren't they? I just can't get rid of the dark purple to this one. I think they just call it like blue and purple or something. Dark blue, light blue, purple. And it's got the pull tag in the center, but oh gosh, the purple yarn in the center is, I'm going to pull some back here so you can see it better. See how pretty that is? And then these teals, oh goodness gracious. I totally love it. I hope that when I decide what to make with it, that I really like working with it. Because it would really kind of be a bummer if I don't. All right, that's all I have for you. I have been rambling on and on now for 20 minutes. So thank you all for watching, subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting. I do read the comments. I do try to reply if a reply is necessary, required, or if I have something to say. Sometimes it takes me a couple days to get to them, but I do try to get to them. Well, I do get to them. It's not even that I try. I do get to all of the comments eventually. If you're not subscribed, just do it. Just hit the little subscribe button. Hit the little bell. It's free. You can watch. You can watch for a minute. You can turn off whatever makes you happy. But sharing, liking, subscribing, all of that is very much appreciated. I do have a giveaway going on. That is going on. Wait, let me. I'm hiding a calendar from myself. Look at that. Why do I have the 12th circled? It's not over on the 12th. Is it over on the 12th? That would be today. Oh goodness, I think I need to pick a thing and do a... I better go back and look at my video. Did I have it over in the 12th and until the 24th? I better go look. I circled the dates, but I don't remember why. Oh. They say the mind is the first thing to go. Or the memory, short-term. See, I can't even remember that. Short-term memory, first thing to go. Mine is gone, girls, gone. Okay, so I better go watch another video while this uploads, because I might need to do another one. Otherwise, I thought I left that one open till the 24th. Maybe I was leaving till the 24th too. I don't know. I better check. Okay, enough of that. See you later.